Juliana, thanks for having me back, and it's great to be back with actually a very strong set of numbers. As you have also noted, we have grown 20% year on year on local currency in Q2, a very strong performance, and it is actually getting stronger and an accelerating performance. I would like to highlight one very key issue here. Every single quarter, we are progressing in a confident way, being a more consumer-oriented business with a telecom license. That's what a digital operator is, and I think that's the results of a digital operator gaining market share in all the countries that we operate in. As you know, we operate in 6 countries, a total population of 510 million people, and 1 out of 3 is our subscribers. And getting more and more our customers of digital services in areas such as financial services, entertainment, education, healthcare. And that growth really encourages me and gives me quite a good hopes for the future of our business. Kyivstar, Ukraine, something that we cannot take from our minds every single day. They are continuing to do a tremendous job. 94% of our network is up and running, and we see actually tremendous growth in Ukraine as well as our customers turn the good services back to us in terms of almost 17% growth. I would like to also highlight a very important thing. During the Rebuilding the Ukraine conference, we have made a commitment to Ukraine to contribute $600 million in terms of new investments, rebuilding the infrastructure. And yesterday, we announced an important partnership with Rakuten, the leading consumer and technology group, and also a mobile operator out in Rakuten, who has successfully deployed Open RAN technologies. And our partnership with them will enable 4, 5, and 6G technologies as we rebuild Ukraine and bring it to world-class connectivity when the peace happens.
Sir, you talk about transitioning the company to be more consumer-focused and also all of the improvements and the rebuild that you just mentioned with regards to Ukraine. And yet, when I look at CapEx spend, it remains quite muted. For the second quarter, you spent $171 million in CapEx. That's a decline of more than 16% year on year. CapEx was also muted in the first quarter of the year. When can we expect that spend to ramp up? Surely you're going to need to invest if you're going to make these changes.
Look, we have been investing quite heavily over the last 3 years, and that allowed us to increase our 4G penetration significantly. And of course, we are continuing investing. Actually, still almost 19% of our top line goes to rebuilding our networks and creating new capabilities. We have expanded our 4G network by 16% this year alone. And our investments will continue. But of course, in the particular area of Ukraine, the rebuilding will require much more than that. Actually, we increased our investments in Ukraine by 35% last year, reaching out to new settlements, rebuilding the destroyed sites. And as I mentioned, the future architecture that we are looking for is a world-class Open RAN architecture, which will make a difference for providing even more advanced digital services in the country.